September is over, and the world is still burning. Can you believe it? But that's not why we're here today. Today, I'm going to be reviewing summer anime, and I decided to give a review about an anime that seemed hype when the summer started. So, with no good anime being around until fall and winter, I decided to review God of High School, an anime that got too popular. So, I sat down and watched it to see if it lived up to the big hype I've heard about, and let's just clarify, it's mid. It is very mid, and I wish that I did not waste my time watching it. I'm not saying it's bad, it's not bad at all, but the story, it sucks. The story sucks. I really did not enjoy it, if I am being honest. But if you don't know what God of High School is, let me give you a little synopsis. There is Jin, a high schooler that lives alone because his grandpa is a shonen MC, classic shonen MC, gone. And Jin loves to fight strong people, so he enters in the God of High School tournament because if you win, you get a wish, and his wish is to bring his grandpa back to him. But there's a shadow organization that is controlling everything from behind, and their main goal is to find something called the key. Now, I'm not saying it's bad, but it's very lackluster. The animation and fights are really smooth and the character designs are nice, but the characters themselves are not the best. They all have similar backstories on why they want to win the tournament, for Hans to save his sick friend, and for Ilipo to fix his friend's leg, and everyone has very similar reasons to fight because they just want friendship. Because friendship wins everything in shonens, isn't that right? Yes. Except for the madman himself, honestly the best character. Don't come at me. It's Beck. Beck is by far the best character. This man doesn't even care about the wish, he just wants to flex his massive giga IQ to see if his hypothesis was right. And if your goal doesn't involve flexing on your opponents, then do you truly even have a goal? Let's talk about why I think the story just from the first episode was lacking. It needed to be fleshed out more, maybe more info about the occult. Like, they didn't really give us much to the occult, like, right off the bat. Like, why do you want to summon God? Is it to cleanse the world, make it new? I have no idea, and that's what I'm talking about by fleshing it out more. I understand having to keep mystery and people interested, but when your story is having me questioning it, like, right off the bat, and, like, I'm losing interest very fast, you're clearly not doing it right. But one of the reasons why I had such a hard time with finishing this show is the powers that they added. It's rip-off stands from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. I mean, look at this. It's Death 13, but not controlled by a baby. But if it's controlled by this dude, it might as well be. I hate this dude. I do not like him. He is by far one of my least favorite characters. I will say this. It felt like they're shoving the powers in just to make it more interesting. The fights are fun to watch, but it feels like the tournament, this is another reason why it took me a while to finish it. They started the tournament off way too soon. Everyone loves a good tournament arc, but they usually come later after getting to know the characters better, or going just through so much, having such heavy development, or getting development in the tournament that you can clearly see coming, like, oh, this tournament's going to make this character understand why he's so weak, or something to that effect. But with this, it's just, you don't know anything about the main characters from the start, and it just immediately starts off like, I didn't care about the main three at all at the beginning, because, we have some loud man who, his grandpa's gone, some child with a wooden sword, and some dude who works at, like, a grocery store. I mean, okay, cool. Oh, okay. Good main three characters. But going back to why I think the characters, except Beck, are not the best, let's start with Mira, the one who has the Moonlight Sword. I don't understand why Mira is supposed to find someone to carry on the style of the Moonlight Sword when it has amazing power like it does. Like, everyone should be wanting it. But Mira's grandpa taught it to her dad, and his dad sucked at teaching it, and that's why they lost so many people, and that's why it was dying out. But what happened to Mira's grandpa that, We just can't see him. Wait a minute. Wait, he died. I forgot that he's dead. Okay, never mind. I retract that statement. But moving on to another question that I have is with Han and Wu. Like, when Han was fighting in the storage house, why did Wu just show up? Like, why would you just go to a storage house? That's not something you do. Even if you hear someone's in need of help. That's not, you just don't do that. Now, I'm going to be talking about the second to last episode right now. And to start out, let me just say, the villain, Jegal, he is such a boring antagonist. Man is literally mad because he got called a loser, and his goal is in the same vein. He wants to be all powerful so he isn't a loser. And that's not how you do a villain. Even if it's the first villain of like your first arc, that's not how you do it. Because first villains of first arcs are supposed to give you that oomph, that impact, but this is not how you do it. Heroes and villains that end up standing out the most are the ones that have the best fights, ideologies, or goals. I'll give 3 examples just to show you what I mean. And the first one is Griffith from Berserk. His goal is to have his own country. He won't stray from his path for his dream no matter what, no matter how many people he kills, no matter how many of his own friends die. He wants that dream of his own country. Not giving up on that dream, just keep going and going no matter what, is what makes him such a great antagonist, sacrificing himself to become a demon because he thinks this will grant him what he wants, but in the end it doesn't. But for the next one, I'm going to keep it short because I don't have too much to say. It's Madara Uchiha. Now, this is a great example of a villain with a respectable goal, to make a world with no fighting, to make it like a pure world where no one is done dirty like his clan was. Like I said, don't have much to say for Madara because I want to talk about the best villain. And the best villain is Yoshigara Kira from JoJo's. I said it. He is the best villain. Man likes hands and wants to live a quiet life. As long as no one messes with his life and his routine, he is fine. But those villainous Joestars came and messed it up. So in actuality, Kira is the hero and the Joestars are the villains. In the end, God of High School is not one I would recommend strongly, but I would recommend it if you want mind-numbing fighting. Then this is the show for you, but there are far better ones for that, like slice of life or parody anime, like Nichijou, Dragon Maid, or Konosuba, One Punch Man. You get what I'm saying. For this dry time in anime before fall and winter, it's something to watch, but there's definitely something leagues better to watch, like Peter Grill. Honestly, best summer anime 2020. I mean, obviously it's the best. It's a show that doesn't start with a tournament, it starts with the tournament ending, and then a man being attacked by female ogres that want his holy white light, if you understand. I mean, how could you get any better? Hashtag Peter Grill Best Summer 2020. If you enjoyed this video and you want more content like this, hit the subscribe and hit the like button and look forward to future projects. I plan on doing a lot of different things with a lot of different great creators, and I really want to have fun with this. So if you enjoyed this, I hope that you come back. I just hope you come back for more. I'll see you later, everyone. Thank you for stopping by.